Cloud Computing, brought to you by Athena Bennett, Will Croft, and Stacy McEwen. Would you rather have the responsibility of a small nuclear power plant in your backyard that you owned and had to manage, or would you rather just pay for what you use from the electric company? Cloud computing operates on the same principle. It places the responsibility onto a third party for the creation, management, and security of information technology resources, leaving business to only pay for the resources that they actually use. Although there are currently limitations to the cloud, such as issues of control and reliability, future possibilities suggest that those limitations will be diminished as new cloud technology develops further. The rapid growth and dynamic features of this technology makes the term the cloud the best description for its ever-expanding possibilities. What is cloud computing? The National Institute of Standards and Technology defines cloud computing as a model for enabling ubiquitous, convenient, on-demand network access to a shared pool of configurable computing resources, such as networks, servers, storage, applications, and services that can be rapidly provisioned and released with minimal management effort or service provider interaction. What that really means is that cloud computing includes applications and services available through the internet rather than stored on internal computer servers. The cloud makes software and data storage available without users necessarily having to purchase specialized hardware or software for operation of complex processes. Google's Gmail and Facebook are excellent examples of applications that are used through cloud computing. Netflix and YouTube are both cloud-based video access applications. Cloud computing also creates convenient on-demand network access to a shared pool of configurable and expensive computing resources for businesses looking for solutions that require less extensive management or communication.
You have big ideas to streamline your business and drive sales through the roof. But to get there, your ideas need business apps. And business apps have always been too expensive, especially in times like these. Behind each one is a world of complexity. They need a data center with office space, power, cooling, bandwidth, networks, servers, and storage. A complicated software stack, and a team of experts to install, configure, and run them. You need development, testing, staging, production, and failover environments. And when there's a problem, good luck. You call technical support, and they don't know, so they blame someone else. Oh, and when new versions come out, you would upgrade, but that might bring the whole system down. Now, this is for one app. When you multiply these headaches across dozens or hundreds of apps, it's easy to see why the biggest companies with the best IT departments aren't getting the apps they need. Small businesses don't have a chance. Cloud computing is a better way to run your business. Instead of running your apps yourself, they run on a shared data center. You just plug in, like a utility. This makes it fast to get started and it costs less. It's like Gmail compared to Microsoft Exchange. With Gmail, do you need servers and storage? No. Do you need a technical team to keep it up and running? No. Do you have to do upgrades? No. When you use any app that runs in the cloud, you just log in, customize it, and start using it. That's the power of cloud computing.
Corporations that have traditionally supplied hardware, software, and internet resources have started to look at cloud computing as a data storage and application development solution. Well-known companies such as IBM, Google, Amazon, HP, and Apple are developing cloud applications because of a lack of capital expenditures for hardware, software, and services because of shared infrastructure costs. These applications offer big cost advantages because companies pay for only the amount of services they use. Instead of buying expensive software to install on hundreds of individual computers, even if only for occasional use, manufacturers can now call up an application they need from the cloud when they need it and only pay for what they use. Instead of businesses having to pay for maintenance of an application, when a new version of an online application is released, the cloud-based service immediately makes it available to all users, saving companies the cost of buying an upgrade, installing it, and then maintaining it. As many benefits that are offered by cloud-based services, there are still limitations that make businesses and individuals hesitate to implement these services. The main issue is that organizations will have to relinquish control of services and procedures that they traditionally maintained in order to utilize the cloud. The issue of relinquishing control, particularly of security measures, makes many organizations hesitant. Security concerns have caused some manufacturers to hold back on reaching for the cloud. In response, many companies that supply cloud-based services are focusing 24/7 on maintaining optimal security. Contrary to popular opinion, these companies operate the latest, most sophisticated data security systems, which are usually far more advanced than those most manufacturers can afford to maintain on their own premises. Another limitation of the cloud is an issue of reliability. The three most important components of cloud computing are fast bandwidth, the web browser, and large server farms. The cloud is available on demand. Like the internet, it can be accessed quickly from anywhere there is a network connection and is a shared pool of resources that can be brought on and offline dynamically. However, the cloud is dependent on the accessibility of the network connection. If access depends on a working internet connection, and that connection is broken at any time, workflow is interrupted for those cloud services. Depending on how the cloud resources are being used, this could interrupt vital business activities. Reliability is just not there yet for running a critical controller or safety system that needs to respond in milliseconds. Right now, it is better suited for information and reporting applications than for critical control. Future development. The cloud is not going to disappear anytime soon. The generation raised on broadband connections, Google search, and Facebook community membership will not fear to rely on web-delivered applications and resources for both work and leisure. Organizations are already looking at the cloud as a solution to current data storage and application problems. A survey conducted by Microsoft examined how cloud-based tools may be developed to enhance collaboration. Increased collaboration could include cloud resources for private social networking, file and document sharing, workgroup workspaces, and conferencing that rely heavily on a shared network between participants. Facebook, one of the biggest cloud operators, recently initiated the Open Compute project in an effort to open resource the technology in Facebook's vast data center. Facebook hopes to encourage hardware suppliers to adopt its designs widely, which could in turn drive down the cost of the server computers. As a result of this growth in cloud computing, Gartner, an information technology research and advisory company, is projecting rapid growth in public cloud services worldwide, with revenue growing to $180 billion by 2015. As the cloud becomes more reliable and improved security measures are implemented, more career opportunities will become available. After years of stagnation, system administration, configuration, and network management will thrive with innovation due to the new possibilities available through cloud computing. Many people speculate that the cloud will make many positions in information technology obsolete, which is possible. However, with the change in technology, new positions will become available. These newly available possibilities can be explained by Jevons paradox, which explains as technology becomes less expensive, there will be more demand for people that can create and maintain it. As new standards emerge, there will be a need for people who will come up with new forms of innovation in the field. Computers are everywhere today. They're used to monitor, entertain, assemble, communicate, and educate. Changes in technology are rapid and sometimes confusing. After exploring what the cloud is, the name gives a good sense of what it does and how it acts. While the cloud is intangible, it is also dynamic and able to change according to evolving consumer needs. Many people unknowingly use the cloud through online services like Hotmail and Netflix. Some businesses are looking at cloud services to reduce overhead costs and increase competitiveness, while others plan to develop the cloud further for future applications. Regardless of whether an organization is using the cloud currently or exploring its resources for future use, the possibilities of the cloud are only just beginning to be revealed.